What do you do when you face something that seems impossible to overcome? A challenge so big, everyone tells you to give up. Today, we re-diving into one of the most famous underdog stories ever, told a story that has inspired millions of people for over 3,000 years. This is the story of David and Goliath. Our story takes place around 1000 BC in the Valley of Elah in ancient Israel. Two armies face each other. The Israelites on one hill and their enemies, the Philistines, on another. For 40 days, the same thing has been happening every morning and evening. A giant warrior steps forward from the Philistine army. His name is Goliath. The Bible tells us he stood over 9 feet tall, that's nearly 3 meters. He wore bronze armor weighing 125 pounds. His spear was like a weaver's beam, with an iron point weighing 15 pounds. But it wasn't just his size that terrified the Israelites. Every single day, Goliath issued a challenge. Choose a man to fight me. If he kills me, we'll be your servants. But if I kill him, you'll serve us. He asked, "Who is this uncircumcised Philistine that he should defy the armies of the living God?" Word of the young shepherd's boldness reached King Saul, and David was brought before the king. David said, "Let no one lose heart." "I will go and fight this Philistine," Saul replied. "You can't fight him. You're just a boy, and he's been a warrior since his youth." But David had a secret weapon: experience. David explained to Saul that while watching his father's sheep, he had faced deadly predators. He said, "When a lion or bear came and carried off a sheep, I went after it, struck it, and rescued the sheep. When it turned on me, I seized it by its hair, struck it, and killed it. I have killed both lion and bear. This Philistine will be like one of them, because he has defied the armies of the living God." He reached into his bag, took out a stone, placed it in his sling, and launched it with all his might. David had defeated Goliath without sword, without armor, without an army behind him. The impossible had happened. When the Philistines saw their champion was dead, they fled. The Israelites pursued them and won a great victory that day. But this story is about so much more than one battle. For thousands of years, people have turned to the story of David and Goliath when facing their own giants, whether it's illness, injustice, fear, or seemingly impossible odds. So what makes this story so powerful? First, David didn't rely on conventional weapons or traditional strength. He used what he knew, his skill with a sling from years of protecting sheep. Second, David had courage, not because he was fearless, but because he had faith. He believed he wasn't fighting alone. Third, David didn't let others define his limits. Everyone saw a boy. David saw someone with a purpose. And finally, the story reminds us that sometimes the greatest victories come from the most unlikely sources. You can find this story in the Bible. In 1 Samuel chapter 17, whatever giant you're facing today, remember, courage isn't the absence of fear. It's taking action despite it. Sometimes, all it takes is one stone and the courage to throw it.